Hey man.
Hey dude.
How you doing?
What's going on?
I'm happy. I'm a happy chappy.
Yeah. It's always nice to play a custom shop Fender Stratocaster.
I mean,
isn't it?
Yeah.
There's just something there.
There's a magic within these instruments that, I don't know, makes you just feel like you have to have it.
Yes. You cannot deny that there is just something about it. I mean, there's loads of great guitars out there. There are loads of great guitars that are, you know, made
in essence of
this, but there's just something.
Yeah, there is.
Isn't it? And I'm not lying. And I know that. I think I'm not the only one that has got that thing, which is like, that's definitely. Can I tell the difference of blindfold? We can find that out at some other point, you know.
I would love to try a blindfold challenge to actually see if I can work out whether I'm playing a custom shop or a normal one. I've never done a blindfold on Andertons TV.
We will do that very soon. But there is a thing with the custom shops, is that the neck, of course, feels so wonderful.
Yeah, you just know that you're feeling a really well-crafted, finely produced instrument. It just sets it apart.
Yeah. And these are no different from that.
No.
So, back last year, 2018, at some point, Lee and me did a run of the custom shop Telecasters. That started modelled after my guitar. And then we thought, why don't we do some Strats? And we gave them the same 59 neck. Okay. So which is slightly fatter than a 60s, but slightly smaller than a 50s. Right?
Absolutely.
So it's
what's funny is I have a 55 and a 61, and this is somewhere in the middle.
It's somewhere in the middle, and that's why we went for this. We also put in different pickups in here, so we went for a Texas Special and a reverse wound 65.
Okay.
And then a 69 in the front.
Right. Okay.
And we put in it's called a vintage modern wiring, where you've got, so when you're on the back, your tone control works for here.
Actually works, yeah.
You know, where normally that wouldn't work. It just doesn't do anything at all. And also there's I think there's a treble bleed in here. Believe there's a treble bleed in here. Please click the links in the specs below. But so when you turn it down, it stays nice and toppy as you turn that down. So, and then we wanted them sort of heavy relics. We did some different spec, and these are the ones who we did last year that are just come in now. So this is a pink, shell pink, with the gold anodized scratch plate and a roasted maple neck.
It looks so sick.
So you can see here in the back, you can see the skunk stripe here.
Yeah.
How that is why it's more prominent on yours, but you can see how the neck, and it just feels silky smooth.
I must admit, I've not tried a Fender roasted maple neck before, but it's something slinky and it feels solid.
Yeah.
In a different kind of way, I don't know.
I mean, so we're just doing this video just to tell you that we've got two of these in this colour, and we've got two of those in this colour, and today is the 25th of March 2019, and the time is 4:30 in the afternoon.
I wonder how long these will last.
Well, let's see.
Look, if I had the money, I would totally buy this.
And let's get to that point really quickly before we start doing some tones, because these are not cheap. This one is £4,179.
This is £4,479.
Yeah, and you do pay for that. So stuff that you pay for extra, a lot of extra, is an anodized scratch plate, a roasted maple neck, anything sparkly like that is really expensive, and then relicking. The relicking, it just costs more money. Yeah. That's just the way it is. It takes more time. Whether you like relicking or not, as me and Lee did a video, and everybody was saying, can you please order some non-relict classic Telecasters? And we're like, okay, fine, people would like them. So we ordered some, and they're still hanging on the wall.
No one's bought them.
Nobody buys them, and so it's weird because funny people go, I don't like it, I don't want to buy it,
But and then we go buy it anyway.
That's the one, maybe.
The way I look at it is this. I love having a relic guitar for one reason, and one reason only. If I hit it, or drop it, or bang it into something, I don't even know that I've done that. Unless I take a big chunk out of it, which I hope I don't. But if I bang this, I'm not going to know that I've banged it. I would have no idea, because it's already banged up. And so, you know...
So what people say, oh, why don't you just go and spend the money on an old Strat, like a 60s 64 Strat or something?
Well, because then you're talking
one, they're
thousands.
rare, and if you want them, thousands and thousands and thousands. And I've played some, and they're not all really nice. They weren't really nice. It was not like they were all doing it by hand, and the necks are not always that nice. I know there's some of them that are glorious and but they're like unicorns, you know.
Yeah, they are.
Because I've played loads, and you go, I'd much rather have what they do now at the custom shop,
because they've perfected it.
Yeah, they're just so good at it, and they just do that really well. And then if it goes wrong, then you can go and get another one.
I think there's a certain placebo effect around this idea of getting... Now, I'm not saying that it's completely false, but I do think that there's this sudden mystery and like I don't know what you call it, around original 60s, 50s Strats, because you go, oh, but it's an original one, so therefore it's better. But like you said, sometimes they're just not the same, and they don't have that pizzazz.
Yeah, exactly. I completely agree. And
they've been making guitars for decades now, so you know that it's going to play well and it's going to sound good.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's reminiscent of those eras, so you're getting the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that, I don't know about you, but if I spent £4,500 on a guitar and it wasn't relicked, I'd be like, don't touch that. Don't even take it out.
Yeah, I'm not going to play it. I'm going to hang it on the wall. But it's a bit like the Paul guitars that we've both got. When we're going to, and it's so pretty. And you go, oh, careful with that. Oh, careful with that. Careful with that. Careful. Oh, don't ding it. And normally, I take my guitars at home and I'll stick them in the living room, and the kids just run around and do their thing. And I'm like, no, careful, don't do that, don't touch it. And I still let them play them, but I'm like, oh, be careful. So they all come with this cool little shop floor traveller thing. Neck notes has got a Rolex fingerboard, because that's they're slightly rolled. If you get an old one, they'll be sharp, the frets will stick out, and lots of players like that. I don't mind it, I can get on with it, but a lot of
I like
people,
a rolled edge.
Yeah, I can take it or leave it. Worn and dirty neck. It says here.
Worn and dirty
neck. Plain maple truss rod and pluck skunk stripe. Gold anodized pickguard. This one here. Vintage modern wiring 2 rel. I don't know what that means. So you got all these little cool notes that comes in your little certificate with Chris Fleming, who has signed this one here from the Custom Shop.
What a cool thing, man, to have free reign over the Custom Shop and spec whatever Strat you want.
Yeah, so we've done that. So what's happening with that is these are back from last year. So we keep sort of going back. They're drop feeding them in. So these come in now, and then they'll be gone, and then next month we'll have some other stuff coming in. But it's really, really cool. I mean, it's such a good thing to be involved in. So if you comment below, because these are kind of Lee and mine. We were just sitting. What can we do?
I'm going to do one.
And also people go, oh my god, it's a seafoam green sparkle. Oh, I'll never get that. But actually, what has turned out to be another thing when we've done these is that the colours that are most Larry will just go so quickly, because there's nothing like anybody else has.
This finish feels so good. Obviously, they're all nitrocellulose, so it's got that nitro feel.
It looks so.
It's a little bit sticky, but in a nice way. You know what I mean? Like you know that if you play this for long enough, this finish will start coming away, and that's what you want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Which you can't do with poly. It's never gonna happen. Anyway, let's hear what it sounds like. Please play some sexy stuff for me.
Let's hope that it's still in tune after the beginning jam. Here's the neck pickup. That's a Pete chord.
Hey!
Stunning.
Oh!
Position 4. Well, I call it position 4. It sounds so good.
And you're in the new Fender Bassbreaker
V40.
It's a lightweight ash body, so I think they're all around 7 pounds, maybe a little bit over. It's not heavy. It's not quarter sawn maple necks as well, which we went for because I like the quarter sawn.
And then so middle position.
That's the reverse 65.
Mm-hmm. And then, well, position 2 or near the end, near back back pickup now.
Back pickup.
Reverb, and then we got the back pickup,
Tech Special,
which is the Tech Special. Let's put some gain from the Dane.
Pick.
I dropped my pick, and you know with me, I can't play with my fingers. Well, I can, but not nowhere near. Anyway, the point is,
there's just something about these guitars. Let me just go back here in the V40 as well with the Dane. No, actually, let me do just clean first.
very.
You get there's a. Mr. Big, isn't it?
Yeah.
The end of the. I mean, there's nothing else to say. There's 2 of these in stock. There's 2 of those in stock. They are expensive, but you know what?
Who cares when you get a guitar like this?
Yeah, it's like that's just what it's just how it is. I mean, look at them.
I fully endorse the world of Fender Custom Shop. I absolutely love Fender Custom Shop guitars. I don't know what it is about them, but I have 2 Fender Strats from the Custom Shop and a Telly, and I just double Esquire. But I'm absolutely in love with them, and I haven't played a bad one. I just haven't played a bad one.
There's something about them, isn't there? Anyway, oh look at that neck.
Yeah, tasty number.
Oh my good lord! I think it's time for me to get another Strat. Damn it. Anyway.
This one won't be available by the end of the day.
Yeah, they might be gone. Who knows? Oh, these necks.
Neither will my bank balance. Yeah, real stunner.
Look at that.
Oh, I must admit, it's an absolute pleasure to do this video. So, you know, I hope whoever gets this, you will seriously enjoy it.
Serial numbers, come on.
This is serial number R96651.
This is serial number R88134. 88134. If you do that, please tag us on Instagram.
Please do.
And at
Rabea Afro.
Yeah, and Mr. Peter Honoré, and then do the Andertons make me do it hashtag, please, so we can see them, and we'll comment and go, Mummy, I would have wanted that one.
Yeah. Well, thank you for watching, guys.
Thank you for watching. Let's play out.